Let's go, lose control, slip and slide on the dance floor. Let's go, lose control, slip and slide on the dance floor. Let's go, lose control, slip and slide on the dance floor. Dance floor, 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 dance floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Let's go, lose control, slip and slide on the dance floor. Let's go, lose control, slip and slide on the dance floor. Let's go, lose control, slip and slide on the dance floor. Dance floor, 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 dance floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
I'm in love with money. I'm in love with money.
The world's best gather here. XBL baseball starts now.
It's crushed to the moon, and we're tied.
He picks it up on the second, over to first in time for the double play that ends the inning.
That's gone.
Oh my, oh my, oh my.
Trying to repeat.
It's good!
Homeward to the pen! This game is over!
Oh! Crushed! Left field! Off the pole!
Domingo Bell! Deep right center field! Carrying! And it's gone! That was hit hard. Left center field. Did she do it again? To the wall!
Swung on Bell to the deep left field! Is this baby gone?
This is over on a live shot.
I can't believe my eyes. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another production of the Cross-Platform Baseball League. Tonight, we return after the long off-season wait to the XBL Cup Final, and we have a huge matchup on our hands tonight. Brought to you by myself here, Dwayne, one of the commissioners of this league, and our AAA aficionado, Mystery Man himself, one of the stalwart commentators as well, my main partner in the booth. It's great to be back with you, my friend. And like I said, huge matchup between mbennings and MrClutch. I mean, tell us a little bit about these two, and honestly, just welcome back. It's good to be here with you.
Yeah, I'm so excited, Drain. Love your energy and all the work you put in coming into this thing. I'm so excited to be casting this with you. And I really don't think we could have a better matchup. It's kind of insane because you kind of always hope for. I think in the past it's always been kind of two XBL level players, just because the AAAs can't really hang in Cup, just because the pitching is so crazy. But lately, the last, I think, three to four seasons, we've seen some Cups where the AAA guys have, blows a save, jumped in there and won it. And now MrClutch is trying to follow up on that and show that, he's a young up and comer. It's going to be really tough against mbennings, for sure. But I do think if anybody can do it, it's somebody who's on the upslide, like MrClutch.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly it. This cup was built in its initial, inception to be a competition where players from the AAA and the AA can hang and can go on deep runs. And we saw, in the first few cups, the XBL players were coming out of the mix a little bit harder, a little bit faster, and ending up with those championships. But then we did see, we saw the one-off in Webb come through with the championship, and we saw Spluto come through with the championship, two players that have never won championships before. But like you said, they were XBL level players. But tonight we see a player in mbennings who's somewhat in between, who's been, kind of one of those quadruple A kind of players. But definitely sort of got the XBL mindset, especially going into this season. He's playing on the high level of 93 ego, trying to come away with his first ever type of title like this. Never won a league of any sort, the AAA or the XBL. And same goes for Clutch. Clutch was a runner-up, I believe, in AA, right, against God's Unicorn 2 seasons ago, and then had a tough playoff run where he fell earlier than many would have expected in this past season. So he's hungry for a well-deserved title. Clutch has been a player a lot of people have been watching, like we said, because he's got prodigious skill at the plate, and he's going against mbennings, who's got a Von Asen from AAA in his locker.
Yeah, I think of MrClutch as very much kind of a Mama June 2.0, where you've got a young player that is playing at a lower level and isn't necessarily dominating at a lower level, but you're seeing certain things that make you kind of wonder, like, wait a minute, it kind of seems like this is like, just the entire approach to the game is something that can translate as you start moving up, whereas some other players it really isn't going to. Um, he's a pure player. He can read pitches. Hits for power. His pitching is really good, but mbennings is one of those guys that has kind of like Ted, kind of like I'm not sure who else, but players that have just kind of wishbone have really improved just a teeny bit each season. And over the course, it kind of adds up to where it starts to get impossible to deal with them. And his pitching is definitely his calling card.
Yeah, it's going to be huge here. It's a winner-take-all game between these two players who are both so skilled and so hungry for a title. It's going to be at the Motor Yard, the neutral site. And without further ado, this one's coming at you live. So we're going to let these players know it is time to go. And we will see you guys on the other side. See you. Hang tight. Just a few moments, and the players will be ready to rock. folks, here we go. We are loading in now to the Motor Yard, the neutral site, home of the XBL Cup Championship for Season 16. Mbennings, the Dog Pound, is the home team here. MrClutch and his Goldenrod City Ultra Bowlers going to be the away team. Clutch on 87, Mbennings on 93. This is going to be huge. One player walks away tonight with their first ever trophy.
Welcome to Motor Yard.
Yeah, I already see a couple of traits kicking in for the Dog Pound. Probably either power verse or contact verse in the middle of that lineup.
We've got Glysaur leading off. Leadoff hitter for the Ultra Ballers. Lots of Pokemon related names here, which should be fun to go through. Bo Beagle is the starter of choice for Mbennings.
Yeah, High Vila already jumped ahead of a change up there. So, you know, this is a pitcher that's going to find some corners.
Number 58.
MrClutch is going to really have to stay low-key and allow some tough pitches to get by him.
Now remember, we're seeing MrClutch here again on 87 ego. He started out with us at 75, so testament to how much he's improved and to make his way all the way to this final already at such a high ego at 87.
Number 62.
Yeah, that's a massive jump.
AAA.
But that's what I was saying. Is MrClutch is one of those guys that has the right approach, and that's where you can kind of move up relatively quickly compared to some others.
Just gets underneath one, high in there to center field. Center fielder will call. Everybody else saw. That's Pitbull out there. Looks like his namesake, and he makes the grab.
Yeah, and I'm not sure who this stadium favors. It is kind of a middling stadium as far as distance. I'd say slightly on the large side, but certainly a park that you can get it out in a lot of areas if you lay in the line.
That one ripped. Right center field gap to lead things off for Shih Tzu. The leadoff hitter gets on with a single. Not quite deep enough into the gap for extra bases. Decidui is the pitcher for the Goldenrod City Ultra Ballers. Nice two-seam located there for a strike. But yeah, interesting to see who the stadium will favor tonight. Motor Yard, very much an average style sort of park. Not a lot of quirks. Just that high wall out there in right center, right field.
Yeah, on paper, doesn't really favor either one of them.
Fouled straight back, change up, evens up the count 2-2. And Mbennings is going this one into the hole. Second baseman can pick it up, goes to first in time.
Yeah, we've got a beautiful night setting here. Good for hitting typically. You know, both of these guys are pretty brutal pitchers, but can get the bat going as well. So,
yeah, Motor Yard. This one's shot into the gap again. Runner's going to go from second all the way around to score. We got our first run of this cup from Mbennings in the first inning on the RBI single.
Number 19.
Yeah, let's runner on first. Just need to settle down here. One run is fine.
On the ground to third, over to first in time. There's 2 outs now. Runner moves up to second once again, bringing up German Shepherd. So with 2 outs, let's see if he can get out of this a little bit of a jam. Don't want to turn this into a cricket number. Up the middle. No dive. Runner's coming around third again. Suicune throws it only to second base. Ball still comes to home. Runner will score. 2-0 is the score.
Yeah, and we're seeing some aggressive swings from the Pound, who I think are sensing blood just a tiny bit here.
Remember, Mbennings on 93 ego. Batting on the XBL level. You can see his intent here for this upcoming season. Showing through in his XBL Cup run. This one on the ground to short, over first in time. So 2-2 score. We're going on to the top of the second.
The first baseman, number 59.
Yeah, I think if you're the Ballers, you really wanted just one there. One was fine. Two's a little bit tough, but it's so early, and Clutch can hit.
This one is crushed. Clutch can hit indeed. Right field. It's out of here. Leadoff home run to start the second inning. Cuts the lead in half from Tinka Time.
Wow. Yeah, and that's one thing MrClutch will do is he will wait on the ball. He doesn't mind going opposite way on a fastball.
He waited on that well. Got a big hold of it. and instantly puts himself back in this game. Bo Beagle still humming it in there pretty efficiently. 100 miles an hour, triple digits, just misses the zone. It's 1-2. Next pitch, a breaking ball lifted to short left field. Shortstop will get underneath it, make the grab. That's Shih Tzu out there.
The left field.
Brings up Corbin Knight.
23.
An interesting elite curveball on a high-speed pitcher here. I don't recall seeing that in the XBL ever. I'm sure it's been there, but that's kind of a rare play.
And Bennings definitely a pitching first type mindset pitcher,
45.
where he will really hook up his starting rotation, and he's going with what looks like to be his ace here. Does have the meltdown trait to contend with.
Yeah, because he's not afraid that that's going to kick in, but it certainly could. I've assumed that trait's not going to kick in the past and had that absolutely destroy me. It's a tougher trait than some might think, that meltdown, especially on a starter.
Leadoff swing to start the bottom of the second. That's a cutter floated out to center where there's nothing doing for MrClutch, and there's a leadoff single. That one's just above the zone. Hit Bull, the batter, center fielder, on the ground. Can't turn two, fielder's choice. There's one down.
Number 60.
Ooh, great pitch there from MrClutch. Here comes another one. He's locating well. There's just an aggressiveness from mbennings here to start this ball game. 1-2 pitch, swung on and miss, 98, well located.
Wow.
Definitely locked him up there. Way late on the fastball was mbennings, and now he's back to the top of his order in Shih Tzu. Nice ball tailing away. Yeah, is that an elite two-seam? I think we see. Ooh, and a catch over the shoulder from the first baseman ends the inning.
Now batting. Catcher, number 60.
We've got a battle on our hands here, Train.
We do indeed. MrClutch jumped right back into the game with that homer. Let's see now if he can hit some more again in the top of the third. It's his bat versus mbennings on the hill with his efficiency. You can see the location from mbennings starting off really well tonight. Swung on and missed, triple digits.
Now batting.
Can't catch up. That's on the hands. We're around to the pitcher here. Decidueye. These are all Pokemon related names, so trying to say them as best as I can. At least how I've always said them in my brain.
No, that's outside.
Just outside with that curveball. That's one I probably would have went fishing for. And that swung on right up the middle. Nice play by Shih Tzu. Throws it to first. It's bounced and scooped. Fortunate play.
Number 72.
Wow. Love to say it.
Dig.
Yeah, you rarely, well, maybe not so rarely. You got to wonder what kind of goes into those digs. Because, it's an errant throw no matter what. As that ball's hit right up the middle, that's going to be a 2-out single for Clutch.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 58.
The errant throw picked up. Big second out there. Now it's Greninja.
No, inside.
Greninja's hooked up here. He's got fastball header, tons of power, tons of speed, tons of contact.
Yeah, I think this is a big at bat here.
Lefty on righty. Bopped right in front of the plate. It's taken care of by the catcher. That's one Clutch is going to want back, but we'll go to the bottom of the third either way.
30.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to not be nervous for these casted games like this, Train. And those change-ups into the chase corner can be so tough.
Yeah, this is, one of the biggest games of both of these players' careers so far. Here on the XBL
biggest,
channel.
I would say, certainly at least within the XBL. I know mbennings plays some other leagues, as does MrClutch now, but I would think this is probably the biggest game for either one of them.
This cup final gets your name etched in history. And this one's crushed by mbennings. See you later into the bushes, dead center field. That's Mastiff with his third home run of the cup, 427 feet.
Wow, that was a nasty pitch on the low zone, right at the bottom of the knees, and crushed it.
You see the dog pound out here swinging the bat. Wasn't the one you probably would have picked to start the scoring early, but here he is. Looking for a title.
Dog coming out swinging here, not timid whatsoever.
Motor crowd getting hyped up here as this game is just continuing to get more and more exciting. 98 up and in, just misses. Here's the 2-1 pitch, swung on. That was a great fastball from MrClutch. Count runs full. 3-2 pitch, swung on and missed.
Brutal.
Looks like ball 4, but mbennings went fishing. We're going to the top of the
Yeah,
fourth.
you know, Train, you have to swing at that, but you can't really get it.
This one, first pitch swinging is clutch from Mike Yenna. Right at the right fielder, Jeff
Wow,
Russell.
that was hit
Number
hard.
59.
You gotta love the themes here for both players because both of them are, you know, mbennings got breeds of dogs. And then you've got a double down the line here from Take a Ton. You got MrClutch with tons of different Pokemon to go through on his team. So everything, you know, sort of a clever play as far as player names go. That's one of the best parts about Super Mega Baseball.
Oh, definitely. You know, the unlike some other games, even baseball games,
Now batting, the left
this is
fielder,
a game
number
filled with a lot of
23.
comedy and a lot of cleverness, and that's a lot of what makes it fun. And of course, the community is what really makes it fun once you start getting into PvP in the leagues.
Yeah, and that's a big reason why we're all here is this level of customization and just excitement we're able to bring to the game by, you know, building these teams the way we want to build them, obviously within the rule set that everyone's worked so hard to create together. Now we're at a full count for Corva Knight. Power versus lefties, contact versus lefties, engage. It's swung on deep,
Didn't get it.
right? But did not quite get all of it. Yeah, it's lifted out there for out number 3.
Just missed that puppy.
And speaking of puppies, it's Wolf Whippet. Takes a curveball right on the outside corner. MrClutch has been placing the ball well. He's just fortunate, or unfortunate, to be down 2 runs at this time.
He's just facing a tough player here. These pitchers are pretty much within the circle every time.
This one lifted into left. That's going to get some grass in front of Corva Knight. So that will be a 1-out single for mbennings. Pitbull will see his second at-bat of the game, the 8-hole hitter and center fielder for this team. He's got outside pitch, but also choker to contend with. This one on the ground, 4, 6, over to 3, not quite the double play.
Yeah, MrClutch left nothing to work with there on the inside.
No, that's outside.
Back to the pitcher, Bo Beagle with 2 outs. Good strike in there. Runner goes, it's through the hole. Nice piece of hitting from mbennings on 93. He's going all the way to third. The throw is in there, not in time.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 31.
Yeah, so now you have to get out of this if you're MrClutch, because you haven't really flashed the bat that you know you can, and that's partly the pitching of mbennings.
Change up low, just misses. Well placed from Clutch. And mbennings has worked himself now a 3-0 count. Next pitch, 4 pitch, walk, bases are loaded. Cocker Spaniel digs in.
Number 30.
Tons of juice on this player. Ball just misses
Just
again.
missing so close every time.
Wow, and there's a strike in there. Clutch still trying to hit the corners. mbennings feels like he has to swing. He fouls one back. It's a big pitch. 1-2 count. Misses outside. 2-2. We're evened up. Here's the fastball. Swung on up the middle.
Boy.
This could be 1 run. Here comes another around third. The throw goes to third base. Not in time. 2 runs score. Runners are at first and third for the dog pound. It's 5-1.
Wow, I don't know the speed of that center fielder, but seems to be moving in slow motion far too often.
The diving play ends
Oh,
the inning. He had to
comes
make
up
it.
with it.
He had to make it.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Even there seemed to be
45.
slow footing it, but came up with quite a grab.
And now Clutch needs to start hitting, and this one's through the hole to start this top half of the fifth.
Now
Yeah,
batting,
and sometimes
the
giving up a
catcher,
couple
number
extra runs
60.
can kind of relax you. You think you're sort of kind of it's slipping away. Why not just you know what I mean? Go for it.
And the catcher for Alligator misses that one, 95 up in the zone. He's ready to hit again. 0-2 quickly to count. This one on the ground, it's basically a bunt. Throw goes over to first. It's fielder's choice. One
Now
down.
batting, the pitcher, number
I think we're going to see the
24.
pitcher pulled here.
Yeah.
Now batting,
It is
number
pitch auto.
17.
Kind of an interesting bench. You don't usually see a middling player like that, but
Ooh, runner caught.
oh, that might have actually worked if he'd have thrown the ball.
Well, he was playing off the timing there on the steal. I know that feeling all too well. This one hit, diving play by Cocker Spaniel. Second, on to first in time. So Bennings takes care of Clutch there in the top half of the fifth.
Yeah, boy, a train. We're seeing some, the experience of Bennings is really rising to the moment here.
Yeah, I think so indeed. Bennings is no stranger to playing against the top level of talent that the XBL has to offer. And like you said, he's well versed in many leagues around this game. So he's here tonight under the bright lights, and he's showing veteran capabilities. Clutch right now, still looks like he's warming up, but there's half a ball game left to play, and Clutch isn't in his name for no reason.
Yeah, and now you got a bizarre X pattern Arsenal coming in here. And a loopy little hit there, which is kind of what happens against these players that don't even have a straight fastball.
Number 27.
Just trying to kind of hoodwink you.
Yeah, the cutter two-seam type. This one on a line right to the second baseman. Clutch maybe wishes that one took a hop on the ground. We'll see Jack Russell bat, the right fielder. Takes a strike. Here comes the changeup, low and away, misses. Cutter, here it comes, floated. Shortstop picks it up, throws it to first, it's late.
Center fielder, number 25.
We're back to Pitbull. Pitbull fouls it away on the first pitch. It's a curveball.
Suckered him in there, but didn't get the out.
1-1 pitch now.
Nope.
Just
Outside.
misses away.
That's inside.
Now all of a sudden it's 3-1. Here's the curveball. Nicely placed from Clutch. The cutter coming, full count pitch. It's lifted, right field. Charizard makes the grab. That'll end the inning. Go to the top of the sixth, and no run score this time.
Number 72.
Yeah, that was a fantastic pitch.
Nope. Inside.
Back to the top of the order for the Ultra Ballers.
At the strike.
This is where he needs to start settling in. Go Beagle.
That's low.
Sees one low at the knees. The 2-1 fouled away. Now it's 2-2. We do it again. Pitch. Floated. In front of shortstop. Caught by Shitsu.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 58.
Greninja digs in with the fastball hitter. 276 average. 3 home runs in this cup.
That's outside.
Looking to get something going for his team.
Nope.
Pitch
Inside.
misses inside. Bo Beagle's locked in. His 60th pitch of the game here in the 6th inning is upcoming. It's a strike in there. High curveball.
Yeah, Beagle's been a beast out there.
Crutch deep right center. That's going to hit the big wall for extra bases. Going to be a stand-up double for MrClutch here with 1 out.
Yeah, still early enough for the Ultra Ballers to get going here. Just need to get a little bit of confidence. I feel like the pitching of Bennings has flustered them a little bit.
Nope. That's high.
Time to string a few hits together as Mike Yenna digs in. He's got high pitch
Nope. Outside.
to try and take advantage of. He's batting .250 with only 3 RBIs.
That's a strike.
What is this, soccer?
strike in there right at the knees. 2-1 pitch.
Ball inside.
This is just
Ooh,
inside,
misses
so this
there.
is
That hurts.
that looked like a strike to me. But now we're full. Big payoff pitch. Swung on. Gotta find grounds in center field. Clutch is thinking about scoring. Pitbull's throw to home. It is. Ooh, gonna be in time. He's
Oh,
caught in the
that hurts.
rundown, and then both runners hung out to dry. He's safe at second. Oh my.
Batting, the first baseman, number 59.
Wow. That was
Fortunate
crazy.
there.
Incredible reticle placement from MrClutch to get on that tough change, and then got a little greedy straight up. Oh,
It's
that
a
hurt.
right at Jack Russell, so he comes up empty-handed there in the 6th inning. Yeah, that is tough for MrClutch here. Remember, a winner-take-all game here at the Motor Yard. Right now, mbennings ahead 5-1 in this half of the 6th.
Yeah, you know, Dwayne, if this was a series, MrClutch would be feeling pretty good going against a top player like mbennings right now. First game hanging in there, but there's no tomorrow.
Yeah, there's no next game. There's no home game to kind of bank on here. Clutch just needs to start building something as the innings wear on. He's getting some swinging strikes here. Lucario, the pitcher, working hard. It's 1-2. Popped up behind short. Ninja makes the grab. 1 down.
Yeah, one thing I'm noticing is MrClutch really using the two-seam effectively. That's a pitch that can really get you in trouble if you're not an ace at commanding it. But MrClutch was really good with that two-seam.
1-1 pitch, swung on into the right center field gap in front of Sweet Coon. Gonna throw it into second. There's a single for mbennings. Maybe he'll start building something again as his lineup turns around with Cocker Spaniel.
Nope. Outside.
We're on the heels tonight of season 17 of the XBL. Huge moments here, historic moments as we get to etch another name on one of our esteemed trophies. This another steal from mbennings. He's got his foot on the gas right now. I think he's going all the way around to home. Not thinking about it there.
Oh,
It's
it
lifted
might
to
pay
left.
off. Has a lot of speed.
Good
Oh, and a bad
throw, not
throw.
quite off target. Run scored 6-1.
Yeah, if I'm an XBL player, I'm looking at mbennings right now, and I'm looking at what you just said, season 17, and I'm saying this is a possible champion. You know, certainly I would think at least top 5.
Number 6.
You know, it depends on what the signups are, but I think mbennings could certainly be in the top 3, top 5.
Big calls here, big takes already on the XBL Cup final stream. We're probably going to cook something up for you in the type of a preview show as well. As the offseason wears on, we get ready for season 17. Signups are already in order. We've got close to 30 last time I checked. Hopefully we see, 40 plus, 50 plus. Maybe each league can get, close to 20 players.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to sneak in a couple hot takes during the Cup final here, and I think mbennings has earned that hot take.
The center
Absolutely.
fielder, number 45.
He's putting out some serious numbers tonight and putting the entire league on notice. MrClutch, though, doesn't feel like he's quite out of this game, does it, Mystery Man?
No, definitely not. No, he's a home run hitter. Needs to get runners on, though. Hasn't really gotten the number of base hits that you want to see.
It's deep in the hole. He could beat that one out. Brutal. Out for number 2. That is an amazing
60.
play. I thought he was beating it for the infield single.
Nope. That's outside.
And she lollygagged. She was halfway down the line, and she lollygagged. She needed another half a step there.
Brutal play. The defense holding up from the dog pound tonight, really holding it down.
And Beagle's still in there wheeling and dealing, which is incredible. Look at the stats now. That usually won't beat MrClutch, but Clutch, I'm sure, is a little bit feeling the pressure now.
Gets him looking.
Oh,
He's
that was
frozen.
tough.
That was amazing movement. Great placement. The pitch you just don't want to swing
Number
at.
19.
Yeah, no, yeah, I never swing at that pitch. A high changeup catching, half black is so tough.
Good curveball there. Makes it count 1-1. This one on the ground over to third. Mike Yenna throws it over to first in time. One down. Brings up German Shepherd.
21.
German Shepherd, the catcher, here tonight, trying to help his team win a title, win an XBL Cup.
Interesting. He's still got cardio in there, just toiling away. Does have reverse splits though, which is nice.
Yeah, he's starting to get extremely tired as the 40th pitch crosses the plate for this reliever. Full count, lifted. Ooh, could not be caught. It's a tough one in the in-between land there.
Wow. Yeah, and now he's making a change basically just to get some kind of accuracy.
Number 9.
Ghastly. And Ghastly has gas indeed. Elite slider as well. Right there on the inside corner. How's that a ball? Looks like it was well placed. This one off the hands, lifted to left. He lets it fall. The throw goes to second. He's out. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Right fielder, number 26.
That one was all over the place for a moment. But an out does transpire on the play as intended, as the baseball gods intended. This one on the ground to third. Mike Yenna picks it up. 99 throw over to first. That'll end the inning. We go to the top of the 8th. Time starting to run low. An XBL Cup champion can be crowned soon.
Yeah, and now you got to empty the bench if you have to. You can't let this pitcher hit. He's going to.
This one on the ground. Throw goes to first. Excuse me, runner takes it over to first.
Number 72.
There's one down. So Clutch just needing to square up some balls here, but he's not quite getting it done. That one hit right up the middle. There's a hit for Clutch with one down. Let's see if he can start to build that into something big here.
The shortstop, number 58.
Now Beagle's going to exit.
Number 17.
Yeah, there goes Beagle. Now Great Dane comes in the game. He's got walk prone and elite cutter.
That's low.
Tons of velo to contend with here.
That's a swing. That's down.
Now it's 2-2. Greninja's at the plate. Fastball hitter, remember. This is a big part of the order for MrClutch. Now the count runs full. It's a ball 4. He swings at it, hits it right on the ground, and ends up being a fielder's choice.
The third baseman, number 62.
Now the third baseman at the plate.
Ball inside.
It is Mike Yenna again. Sees a ball low, being selective.
Yeah, that elite cutter on a pitcher with this much velocity is really tough. It does have base on balls prone.
That's a swing.
Ooh, another strike in there brings us another full count. And it's lifted there. Clutch can't quite get a hold of it. We're going to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 25.
A strike in there to start the inning. It is Ghastly still on the hill for Goldenrod City Ultra Ballers. Ball goes outside. Yeah, it's got the follow. Love to see it. Ooh, he gets him struck out there. So mbennings Still trying to add to his lead, but he's only 3 outs away from a potential championship. You got to wonder how he's feeling right now.
Yeah, I'm sure he's mostly looking at not making mistakes when he gets back to the mound, but to get something more than great.
Struck out again there for out number 2. He's got a shortstop at the plate. It is Shih Tzu. He's feeling good. He's locked in. Had a great game so far.
Nope, inside.
Takes the ball just higher of the zone. Now it's 1-2. Swung and a miss, strike 3. Strikes out the side does MrClutch, but now he's only got 3 outs to work with.
The first baseman.
The XBL Cup final comes down to this. Big moments here as Great Dane is on the hill for the dog pound. A strike in there with the forkball to start the AB. And that one's lifted. Left field high. Caught by Whippet. There's 1 out.
The right fielder, number 6.
This ball hit right up the middle. Charizard keeps his team alive with a single.
Now batting, the left
We
fielder.
need an epic
number
comeback
23.
from MrClutch here. A historic XBL Cup comeback like we've never seen before. As another forkball catches right at the knees. Great Dane's 18th pitch upcoming, 1-1. Taken for a strike. The next one fouled away. Swung on a miss, strike 3, triple digits. Clutch can't catch up.
The center fielder.
And this is Sweet
Yeah,
Kid.
25.
That wasn't really located either, Train, but he slowed his bat with a couple of change-ups and just got that by him.
And that one was hit off the hands, and that'll do it. mbennings and the Dog Pound, XBL Cup champions. Congratulations. Huge moment here for mbennings. Well earned on 93 ego, nonetheless. Came out and dominated here tonight.
Yeah, who let the dogs out there? That was quite a game by mbennings. I'm not surprised. We didn't really get into predictions or anything, but I had mbennings all the way here, even though I certainly gave a puncher's chance to MrClutch.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely the type of game where it goes either way. I mean, Vegas has some pretty tight odds on this, but the experience lied in mbennings' corner. Even if he's playing on 93, you got MrClutch punching up a little bit here at 87, but still putting on an amazing cup run and performance. Took a long road to get here. You know how grueling the cup can be at times when, it's the off season and the games come few and far between. You got to stay loose. You got to stay warm kind of in between those games. And maybe you're the player who's not really around enough to get those games in, and you're not the loose one. So props to him for, getting up, getting ready every single time, playing great baseball. And then you have the champion here, mbennings. He gets his name etched on the trophy along the likes of Lazy, Webb, Spluto, all the others who have won the cup. I can't name all of them off the top of my head right now. They're right there on the side of my screen. But
Blows the Save is one of them.
Yeah, Blows the Save. So many great players who have come and gone, honestly, and we love to see many of them come back, and that's kind of the point of the cup. You see some veterans come out of the woodwork for one final run or a random run, or you see the players who try and get in it each and every time, and see who comes out of the mix there as the champion. This time it's mbennings. So that was a great game too to get to call. It was really fun to be here with you again, Mystery Man. As like I said, we're on the heels of season 17. It feels like it's been a long off season, but they come so quick and so fast at the same time.
Yeah. I really enjoyed during the season, all of the stuff we do, all of the review shows, and all the fun we have. I think both of these players, they're grinders. I saw mbennings out there doing scrims earlier today, and when I saw that, I thought, boy, he's going to be really tough. and he was really tough, like we expected. I didn't think MrClutch necessarily played that bad. He didn't hit to his capabilities, certainly, but I mean, he held mbennings to a reasonable amount for what you have to say is a AAA player going against a pretty brutal XBL player. And how many times have we seen in scrims where that falls apart rather quickly? Back when Ashnod would go into a scrim and pretty much mercy people 13-0 in the second inning,
Yeah.
pretty regularly. And he's not the only one, but yeah. So congratulations to both players. I think MrClutch is pretty happy with how well he did here. I'm sure he would have loved to have won. I think he knew it was going to be a tough road, with mbennings 50-50. Pretty rough going against a legit XBL player.
Mhm.
But I'm excited for both players, and I love to see mbennings, again, a player that's moved up really steadily, and great to see him have some success here.
Yeah, the success for both players is the type of stuff you want to see out of the XBL Cup. Like I said at the beginning, that's sort of what it's built for, is to try and see, those other players who aren't going to be in the top four time and time again as the seasons wear on, to try and come out of this, one and done type tournament. This knockout type play where there's at the end there's this huge winner take all game on that neutral site. This time the Motor Yard got to host it, and it was a very exciting game. So thank you again, Mystery Man, for being here with us, and thank you again everyone for joining us for the XBL Cup final. We'll be back again very shortly with within the next few weeks with more preview shows and the opening day games that we'll have slated for you across the AA, AAA, and XBL this time. We're going to try to get a triple header across all three leagues for you. So yeah, with that being said, it's been a great time being here with you once again. And Mystery Man, anything else before we want to sign off?
Just a reminder, everybody, get into the XBL, get in there and sign up. So signups have been
Absolutely.
opened. The roster tool is available. If you need help with your roster tool, if you're new, you're not sure, you do have to get some scrims in. There's still some time to do that, but you can get help in the XBL. People are willing to help you with your roster and to get going, even if it's for next season, even if you just want to hang around for a while. I've seen players come in a season ahead of time and kind of start watching streams and things and start getting really excited about wow, it's crazy, and the urban promos and everything, and then you start wanting to be a part of things. um so yeah, get in there, sign up, and I think season 17 as of right now is season 16 was much better than I think we kind of thought it was going to be, just because of all the technical problems we had. And I think 17 is shaping up really, really well.
Yeah, very excited for season 17 here. I think the hype is almost unmatched for Super Mega Baseball 4 levels, even with the 2 seasons that we've run so far. So let's keep that hype rolling. Let's get ready for the season. Get those signups in, like Mystery Man said. And we'll see you next time here on the Cross Platform Baseball League channel. Have a safe and pleasant Sunday evening, everyone. See you next time.